Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about the musical alphabet and how it relates to pitch. Up till now, when talking about the staff, we've talked about high pitch and low pitch and the relationship between high and low pitches. The musical alphabet allows us to get very, very specific with these pitches. Rather than speaking in vague terms of highness or lowness, the musical alphabet allows us to put pinpoint accuracy on an exact pitch. The musical alphabet is just that, a series of letters. It's a sequence of letters, A through G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Once we reach the end of this alphabet, we're not done. It cycles back around again, beginning at A. Once we reach the end of that alphabet, it keeps cycling on into infinity. Where these pitches fall on a staff depends on one thing, and that is the clef of the staff. At the beginning of every staff of music, you will see a clef. Here are a few examples of various clefs that we may see in music. First one is the treble clef, then the bass clef. Here's the percussion clef. Here's the C clef. The clef we're going to be dealing with most as it relates to pitch is going to be treble clef. When we write the treble clef at the beginning of our staff, that tells us the specific layout of this musical alphabet. And the weird thing here is that it doesn't always begin with A. For example, if we have a treble clef at the beginning of our staff, line 1, the very lowest line on the staff, is actually going to be an E. Space 1, the very lowest space on the staff, will then be an F. The pitches continue upward alphabetically from there. Once we reach the letter G, we just cycle back around to A and keep climbing up the alphabet from there. If we take a look at the notes that fall in the spaces of the staff, we'll notice that they actually spell the word face. The lowest space of the staff is F. The second space of the staff is A. The third space is C. And the last space is an E. The lines of the staff reading upward are E, G, B, D, F. A lot of people will memorize the lines of the staff using a sentence that begins with each of those letters. So the one that I was taught years and years and years ago was, every good boy deserves fudge. Every word of that sentence begins with a corresponding letter of the line for the treble clef staff. Your assignments this week are going to include sheets that are going to ask you to draw the treble clef. That can be a feat in and of itself. That's a pretty tricky little thing to draw there. Once you've drawn that treble clef, they're going to ask you to identify the pitches of various notes to follow. They'll also give you the letter names of various pitches and ask you to write in the notes. The second page of homework here has a similar type of format, but when you write in the pitches for this page, every question that they've asked you should result in a word. In other words, if question 1 has 3 pitches in it, it might spell the word bed or egg. If you have a nonsensical word or just a random series of letters that doesn't form an actual word, the answer to the question probably isn't correct. You might need to take another look at that. Good luck, everyone.